Hey everybody, welcome back to part 3 of addressing this rumor mill in Minneapolis-Saint Paul, which I will probably be henceforth referring to as the rumor epidemic, because it's plaguing our community. The rumor plague, the rumor epidemic, whatever you would like to say. Um, so in my previous video, I said you have to kill the fascist in here before you can kill the fascist anywhere else. And I know that a lot of people won't really take kindly to using the term fascism to refer to this. But from my perspective, doing things to harm and isolate already highly marginalized people is aligned with fascism, even when it comes from an already marginalized person. Doing harm to someone that you don't like for no gains outside of yourself is aligned with fascism. And there's no way around it. And we shouldn't even be focusing on any kind of nice way to put this. This is ruining lives. And again, I will repeat what I said. The people who are doing these things, or the people willing to do these things, probably would say that they don't align with fascism. But we need to check ourselves at every little step in some ways to make sure we don't contribute to fascism on a micro level, because there are micro levels and macro levels. And the micro levels are the things that we do within our communities. Or some people would say those are macro levels. There are a lot of people who believe that your local politics is way more important than your national politics, because like your local politics do affect you every day, but it's your national politics that affect other aspects of your life. So like both are important. People pick and choose, but I digress. So in addressing this rumor epidemic, I also want to expand on some of the allegations I heard, but mainly the one about rape, and mainly the rape allegations as they apply to trans people. So right now, trans people can't even sneeze in the wrong direction, even in Minnesota. So I would hope that what's the current political climate would be good enough for people to be discouraged from even doing some shit like this from here on out. But it really disturbs me that one, rape is used as a weapon to spread rumors to isolate people, and two, it disturbs me between like trans men and trans women for two different reasons. The reason why it disturbs me with trans men is because trans men have bodies that are usually modeled as the ones receiving the most of the brunt of violence from the patriarchy. We are the ones who were raised to be told how to attract men, and then say that men should be the ones protecting us, and then like, oh, who are you protecting us from? Well, it's other men, like cisgender, of course. And our our lives growing up being I'll say tailored, with us supposedly being tailored to the patriarchal heterosexual cisgender norms, making the accusation that a trans man would commit that kind of violence, specifically rape, it it goes against a lot of unspoken social codes. Not to say that trans men, cis women, trans women, cis men can't do any level of harm. But trans men have as much to gain from cis women in committing that kind of harm, which is absolutely fucking nothing. And when it comes to trans women being accused of rape, I feel like it does come down to body parts, which is why I previously explained things the way that I did to build up to this point. Now it makes sense. when a trans woman is falsely accused of rape, it is around the penis. Whether or not she even still has her penis, it is around, it's the psychological thing of penis equals violence. And we can't deny that under the patriarchy, that's a lot of how we are raised, and that is a lot of the conclusions that we come to, even though when violence is committed, our society doesn't fully act on justice and restorative justice because we have a penis society. And some, not to say that justice doesn't happen sometimes, but let's be honest, a lot of crimes go unreported because it usually doesn't. And the person who reported it gets shamed, regardless of who the person is that reported it. So, it is about framing trans women as men, as violent men, as the perpetrators of most of the violence, according to FBI statistics. And I think that there needs to be a local system of checks and balances when people can just throw around accusations like that, or any other accusation. It's just rape is the most horrible one that I've heard so far that I can think of. Because somebody just being able to say something to ruin someone's life and reputation should not be a thing that fucking happens if we are really anti-fascist. And that's pretty much the best way I can put it. So ruminate on that, and I'll catch you on the flip.